Hey, do you ever wish that you could create more time and money? I don't think I know anybody who wouldn't say yes to that. And if that's you, you're in the right place, because this week I'm going to give you 3 easy ways to create more time and money. If this is your first time here, I'm Dr. Amanda Barrientez. I'm the host of Max Potential Money. And if you're a coach or an online entrepreneur, this is your place to come each and every week for tips and tools on marketing, money, mindset, and manifestation to help you optimize your money-making efforts. I want you to be a badass money maker who actually plays in their business, does less work to make more, and learns the strategies and has the roadmap to do what you love and make money doing that. That's really what NFA Money is all about. So I'm glad you're here. And I want to talk to you about time this week, time and money, because those two things are very, very related. We only get a certain amount of time every day, right? 24 hours. We all have the same 24 hours, and time is a precious commodity because we all know that at some point we're going to die. I know it's morbid, but it's the truth. One certainty we have is that when we're born, we will die at some point. And we want to optimize and maximize our time by doing the things that we love and by having every moment matter. At least that's what I want. And I know that's what a lot of you want. And I know that because when I talk to people about what they most want, they say more money. And when I dig and I dig and I dig, it's really time freedom that we're looking for, or freedom of what we want to do with our time. And that means that in a society where money is our system of exchange, might be crypto at some point, but it's that monetary exchange still, we want to be able to be the generators of more money and the generators of feeling like we have more time because we're doing exactly what we love. Something I notice about people who struggle with time and money is that they will often say, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough time. And this is a real scarcity deficit mindset. I want you to start thinking about how you're the creator of time by doing what you love and optimizing your time. And this will simultaneously help you attract more money, and it will help you be better with your money because you will be hyper focused on what it is that creates time and money freedom. So let's get into the 3 easy ways to create more time and money. The first one is to live in your zone of genius. And I was journaling today and I was thinking about how I ran a workshop at the end of last year about how to set manifestation-based goals. And I actually I started calling your zone of genius your zone of manifestation. And the truth is that we are always manifesting our realities. We are the creators of our reality through our thoughts and through our energy that we put out there. The interesting thing is, if you want to be an intentional creator and you want to create and attract what you actually want, you've got to be conscious and you've got to learn the mindset tricks that I'm teaching you here. If you're not that, you're still manifesting, because to manifest just means to make tangible or to make real. And so if you're not conscious of the things that are holding you back and where you want to go, you're still going to be manifesting and making things real. You're just making the things that are unconsciously running in your underlying system real. So if you have this feeling like there's never enough time, I never have enough money, you're going to continue to expect that and recreate that in your reality. So a shift and a pivot in your mind and a reframe that you can start to think of is, how do I live in my zone of genius? How do I create from my zone of manifestation? And what that means is that you want to focus on what you enjoy doing every single day. So you can create more time by doing what you love. The interesting thing is, when you start to step into your zone of genius, you start to feel a sense of joy, and the time-space continuum expands. It's as if you can stay focused for hours. You are clear and conscious and content, and you'll look at the clock and you'll be like, oh my God, hours have gone by. But you're not sitting there thinking like, oh my God, I lost my time. You're thinking, I feel so good with the time that I spent because I'm doing what I love to do. And we all want to feel this way, because no matter how long we each get to live, I know that we're striving to have meaning and purpose in the time that we have. I know that people will say on their deathbed that one of the things that they wish they had done is taken more risks and had more fun and had high quality relationships with their time, right? So this quest for money is something that I think of as a fun game to create as much freedom as I possibly can, to create as much impact as I can, to have freedom to do exactly what I want to do every single day. So NFA money is really about NFA freedom. And I know that's true for you because I talk to a lot of people about money all day long. And I hear from them over and over again this overwhelming sense of, I want to enjoy my time. And so I want you to think about that one. Live in your zone of genius. If you don't know how to do that, that's okay. Just start small. Start doing something every day that brings you joy. Start dropping the things in your business and in your life that don't bring you joy. And this relates to number 2. If it's not a heaven yes, it's a no. I know you've heard this before. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. I like to say heaven yes. I just think it's an interesting spin on words. I'm very conscious about the words that I use most of the time. I try to be, and I try. It's interesting. There are certain words that I'll get in a habit of saying, and then I'm like, wait, what is that telling myself? And so I like to say heaven yes. Like, I want to be in heaven. I want to feel a sense of heaven now in the moment. And so if it's not a heaven yes, it's a no. So remember, anything you're saying yes to is something you're saying no to, and anything that you're saying no to is something you're saying yes to. So people who struggle with not having enough time they have this problem because they're trying to say yes to everything, or they are saying yes to everything, and they feel stuck, and they're in that mode of trying to refine their lives and their businesses, but they put too much on their plates, generally speaking. So if you feel like time is running you instead of you running time, it's probably because you're putting too much on your plate and you're not refining down to going, what can I drop? What can I drop? What can I delegate? What can I delegate? What can I automate? What can I automate? I say those double because they're so important. Drop, automate, delegate. Anything that you are not saying no to, that you're not enjoying, is sucking your life energy away and making you feel miserable in the time that you have to spend and get to spend on this earth. So you want to start questioning when opportunities are brought your way, when anything that is an ask of your time, you want to ask, like, is this a heaven yes or a no? And if it's not a all the way in 100% committed yes, don't do it. You can always pause and do it later. You can always reflect and go, oh, maybe I'd like to switch this to a heaven yes. But don't be so quick to say yes to everything. We get opportunities all the time. I mean, I can't tell you how many things come into my email box and DMs and all the things, and I go, wow, I gotta be really conscious of my time. I choose to be conscious of my time because my time is a precious commodity. It's my life energy. And so you want to be defining everything by, is it a heaven yes? If it's not, then it's a no. Okay, then last one is a really fun one. This is a way to create more time and energy. Slow down to speed up. Slow down to speed up. What does that mean? That means that you are going to put something in your schedule that hasn't fumbling over my words. So I'm mixing up words there. You're going to put some time in your schedule, some sort of block every week that lets you slow down. So you're going to block out time to have you slow down, which gives you the momentum to speed up. I just had a really cool conversation with some clients that practice this, and they were talking about how different they felt afterwards. And I told them that this is something I practice in my business and in my weekly schedule. Like on Fridays, I block off almost the entire day for creative energy, for creative brainstorms, for fun and flow. And it's that slow down, get reflective, ask yourself what's working, ask what you're saying yes to that you don't want to be saying yes to. Ask yourself, am I living in my zone of genius? Am I doing things that bring me joy? Are there things that I can drop, automate, or delegate? How do I want to spend my next week? And this is slowing down to speed up. And the speed up is the acceleration of your money flow is what I'm thinking about. It's the acceleration of fun. It's the momentum towards energy around doing all the things you want to do. So let's recap real quick. Live in your zone of genius. If it's not a heaven yes, it's a no, and slow down to speed up. That's what I've got for you today on this episode of Max Potential Money. Thanks so much for being here. NFA Money Making High Fives. Thanks so much for listening to or watching this episode of Max Potential Money. Be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and turn on notifications if you're watching on YouTube. Share it with your friends so we can build our NFA family. And if you're getting value from what you are learning here, you are definitely going to want to go to moneyblocksprofile.com. Again, that's moneyblocksprofile.com to learn your top money block that's limiting your income potential.